Wait, where do I look?
Into the camera.
Oh, it's up there. It's on it.
Ugly people. The people who can use their Tinder bios as private diaries no one will ever read. I'm here with Jaiden from JaidenAnimations.
Hello.
My name is Joel from RoomieOfficial. Jaiden, can you define an ugly person?
Someone who I guess just isn't the most fun to look at.
Do you have an example?
No.
Do you have any experience with ugly people?
What's an experience with an ugly person?
I don't
Woo! And you're like, oh, an ugly person.
Like-
They're around, but.
This video is gonna make us come across so awful. Anyway, today I'm gonna tell you guys and Jaiden why ugly people deserve to be lonely. I did a video similar to this a while back with Dave. I like to call it Devil's Advocate because I take a premise that kind of is weird
It's just not true.
but then we find the best arguments and sometimes we convince ourselves that it is true. And today I'm gonna convince Jaiden that ugly people deserve to be lonely. And I think she's gonna be convinced. So go sit in the chair.
Okay.
I don't need you here anymore. We've all been there. Life is full of the same types of people. Everyone's pretty much the same.
Personalities. Who needs them?
In my case, people will say things like, wow, Roomie, you're so amazing. Or, hey, Roomie, here's $1 million. Thank you for all the important things you do. Or, hello, I just noticed you walking down the street and I have to say that you're the most beautiful person I've ever laid my eyes on. Will you join me and my 5 sorority girlfriends for a night of fun? So I feel like pretty much everyone's the same. These
Like on the schedule, like
yeah,
9 o'clock, the 5 sorority girls come in.
Just face it, there's no room for diversity in today's society. We're all connected over the internet, we consume the same media, everyone watches the same Marvel movies, teaching the same morals. We're all conditioned, mindless clones. Therefore, looks are the only thing that matters. Ugly people are just beautiful people that are ugly. Because we're all the same. So why would you choose them? Why would you choose the ugly version of the beautiful thing? That doesn't make any sense. That's just a downgrade. It's like in Pokemon, right? You know Pokemon.
Yeah, I do.
So why
I've
would
heard
you
of it.
why would you choose that Eevee evolves into Vaporeon, which is an ugly fish cat thing, when you can make it evolve into Flareon, the sleek fire boy with a quiff that looks kind of like Joey Graceffa if you squint a little bit. Why would you choose Fish Boy? Fish Boy's gross. Joey Graceffa Eevee is amazing.
First of all, Vaporeon has a personality of extremely high special attack and special defense.
What are you talking? Why are you mean to Joey Graceffa right now? That's awful. Joey, if you're watching this, I'm very sorry. Jaiden's being an asshole. Joey Graceffa's amazing. Fish Boy is gross. Can we all agree?
Same personality.
Same
That's what you're
personality,
saying.
but you know, quiff and awesome, or hello, I am a gross fish. You know, how do you feel about that so far? Are you following the argument?
I think you're completely bullshit.
You will understand me by the end of this. I will get you onto my side. Let's move on to the next strong argument. Being lonely is actually a good life lesson. No one really cares about anything about you past what you can do for them. So for example, let's say, Jaiden, you need a tooth pulled out, right? It's dark and gross. You actually have one in there.
It's dark and gross.
And I come here and I'm like, I got a knife.
A knife?
Yeah.
What kind of dentist do you go to?
And then I'll be like, well, actually, I'm not a dentist. But you know, I'll take your tooth out for you. I'll try. I'll do my best. And then you'd probably be like, oh, no, I don't want you to take my tooth out because you're not a dentist. But I'm a nice guy. There's nothing wrong with me. I may not be a dentist, but I've got other qualities. The point is, I don't meet the requirements to be your dentist. And it's exactly the same with ugly people. Ugly people are not meant for dating. So why would you wouldn't let the guy with a knife do the dentistry work on you?
No.
Why would you let the ugly person do the dating work on you?
Being ugly isn't the only factor to look at when looking at relationships.
You mean like big?
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Add big as well as beautiful face to the list.
What if an ugly person is attracted to another ugly person? Are they still not allowed to be lonely?
That sounds like they're fooling themselves. Like, this person is like on my level, so therefore I'll This is awful. I'm being so mean. There's other things you can do as an ugly person that are valued in society. For example, they can become brilliant engineers and maybe they can make android boyfriends and girlfriends, which will surpass real life ones. Why would you deny everyone in the world the access to the androids just because you want like ugly people to get to date? That's really selfish. Let the ugly people invent the androids. What are you talking about?
So you're saying that they should give up and just make robots?
Yes. I've seen some comments about, Joe, why don't you do music anymore? And I do music still. Right now, I'm working on bigger music projects. It's over on Patreon.
I've been trying to find a way to make it work. You've been trying to find a way to make it hurt less for you.
There's a link in the description if you want to hear the demos and stuff I'm doing. If not, you can hear it when the songs come out. It's whatever you want. Next argument, it's justice. So, people get ugliness wrong. They think it's random. They think that people get born like, oh, you're attractive, you're not attractive, it's all random, no, whatever, like you didn't deserve your attractiveness. Wrong! So this is how it actually is. How ugly you are is actually a consequence of your actions. Let me explain. So,
wait.
Let's say you're a dictator.
I'm down.
Dictator Jaiden. You're wearing your little hat or whatever.
Do I have a mustache? I want a tiny mustache right here.
Yeah. You do some horrifying stuff. You wear ugly hats. You're mean to people in wheelchairs and nothing really happens to you while you're alive. You die peacefully in your bed at like 95 years old.
So I'm not an ugly dictator.
No, you're a beautiful dictator. Oh
Thanks.
my God, so beautiful.
So I had lots of partners.
Yeah, you die with like your 10 virgin husbands around you.
Virgin husband.
Yeah, or 10 virgin wives, you know, everything you wanted.
Okay.
Furries. I mean, that's surely unfair. Like, you were mean to people.
Unfair.
But this is where the genius of the world kicks in. You wake up and you've been reincarnated. You look into the mirror and you're ugly. Nani? Oh no, how did this happen?
How long into life am I realizing this?
You come out of the womb. You pull out your baby mirror.
Out of my baby pocket.
Your baby butt. You got a little mirror, then you're like, let's
I
check out
grew
how...
it in the womb.
Yeah, let's check out how good looking of a baby I am. Yeah. Oh no, I'm an ugly baby. This will never turn into a good looking human, not even when I'm an adult. I really hope I can fool some people into, you know, dating me even though I'm ugly. But no, that's where we need to put our foot down. We're not gonna date ugly people because you know why? You're ugly because you were bad in your previous life. That's how it works.
So you're making the statement that reincarnation is real.
Reincarnation is real. Just ask any Buddhist. There's so many Buddhists out there. They cannot, millions, they can't be wrong. There's too many. So basically, we should just avoid dating the ugly people because they're actually serving a sentence. It's like being in jail, right? If you're dating an ugly person that's supposed to be lonely because they're ugly, because they were bad in the previous life, you're breaking them out of jail. Let them be in jail. Let the ugly people, they can stay in their loneliness prison. That's what I'm saying. Ugly people are good contrast. If people are lonely, then they will go out with their friends to bars. And I mean, some of their friends maybe aren't very good looking, maybe they're just kind of like almost ugly. If they go out alone to the pub, they'll have trouble because like, oh, you're not that attractive. But if they go out with a contrast, really ugly person, suddenly they look like the most attractive person in a group of like 4 really ugly people and one that's like, oh, this person is not as ugly as the other ones.
So it's like a shifting scale.
Yeah. So you got ugly people and you got almost ugly people. And suddenly, almost ugly people look almost good looking.
So like you're saying that all ugly people don't have to be lonely.
Oh no, I'm saying that that people who are almost ugly don't have to be lonely.
Yeah, so what if there was like an ugly person and then an uglier person?
No, if they're all ugly, it doesn't work. No ugly people gets to date ever. Only almost ugly people get to date.
What about if there's like a group of attractive but less attractive? Are they considered ugly and they're not allowed?
No, there's an absolute scale of ugly. So like you got like the very bottom of the barrel, the Jonases of the world. they're like at the very bottom. They will never date. And then you got like,
I can confirm. I have insight from below the line, guys.
Yeah, so being ugly and lonely is actually like a public service. It's like being a fireman. It's like being a policeman with a little badge. And you're like, hey, I am...
Ugly.
People should make that ugly badges. Would you like me to accompany you to
I'll get you
to the
one.
club tonight? Yeah, I will look bad in comparison.
Certified ugly.
In the merch bar below, there is a certified ugly shirt that you can use if you're really ugly. Make people bring you out. At least you'll get a nice night out with friends, even though they're only using
Maybe
you to
like
look good.
even though you're lonely, they'll like, I'll get you a drink.
Should we actually make that merch? Buy the merch, guys. Link in the description. I am ugly. Bring me out with you. I will make you look good. This is a really good one. So it's basically a blessing to be ugly because you get to avoid automatically the worst people in society. Because who socializes the most with attractive people? It's the douchebags and the boys and the bad boys and bad girls, am I right? They only go for attractive people. They will not want to be seen with like an ugly person. So if you live a life of loneliness, you avoid coming in contact with these people who will hurt and deceive you because they're not interested in an ugly person. You avoid basically socializing at all with the worst layers of humanity.
So wait, now we're on ugly people's side. We're like,
I was
oh.
hoping you wouldn't know this.
Jaiden, would you honestly say that Joel was able to take this sketchy premise and make it a solid argument?
It's hard to say that because all my points that are valid, you're just like, no. That you're the moderator, so I have to sit back and be like, okay.
Go subscribe to JaidenAnimations. She doesn't have enough subscribers. She needs more.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Of course, this video is just a joke. If you're being sad about how you look or whatever, there's a link in the description to someone to talk to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time and keep swimming. That's my new catchphrase. Keep swimming, guys.
Keep being ugly.